The Canon EOS 80D is the latest in Canon's mid-range digital SLR cameras. The pursuit for more than just normal evolution, made for a design that is more powerful and even more advanced. The 24.2 million pixel EOS 80D is an ideal step-up camera for the experienced shooter and equally well-suited for the first-time digital SLR owner who wants to develop their photography skills. The EOS 80D has strength, weather resistance, and durability, the first things an experienced shooter will often look for. And the EOS 80D has a shutter and drive system durability tested to 100,000 exposures. The viewfinder is a clear step above entry-level models with a full 100% field of view, something often found in high-end cameras, and is constructed with a solid all-glass prism rather than a lightweight hollow mirror design, giving you a brighter view every time you look in the camera. With a resolution of 24.2 million pixels at up to 7 frames per second, the EOS 80D brings quality performance to the mid-range digital SLR that just less than a decade ago took a top-of-the-line professional camera to deliver. And its responsiveness, that is, how quickly it responds to user inputs, is quicker than most beginner cameras. The EOS 80D has 2 autofocus systems, a powerful 45-point AF system for traditional shooting through the viewfinder, covering a broad area with the speed for nearly any action situation. Wildlife photographers will love that it can focus with many f8 lenses. And it can be fine-tuned, much like our high-end professional cameras for truly demanding situations. The second is a top-performance AF system for video recording and live view shooting using the LCD monitor. Dual-pixel CMOS AF now offers continuous focus in live view shooting. Even with moving subjects, the speed is incredible compared to other autofocus systems. The Canon EOS 80D brings performance that will be loved by advanced shooters, such as flash sync up to shutter speeds of 1/250th of a second, matching today's high-end pro models. And the EOS 80D can shoot up to 25 continuous, uninterrupted RAW images at 7 frames per second, significantly higher than most entry-level models. And with a larger battery, the EOS 80D can support more shooting than the lightweight batteries used in many entry-level cameras. Canon is a leader in lens technology and continues to innovate with the exciting new standard zoom lens launching with the new EOS 80D camera. The EFS 18-135mm USM lens. With a completely new type of Canon ultrasonic motor technology for focusing, Nano USM is virtually silent, incredibly responsive, and yet remains smooth as silk when recording video or shooting live view still images. The EFS 18-135mm USM lens gives a broad extended zoom range, equivalent to a 28-200mm lens on a full-frame camera, so it's a perfect partner for the EOS 80D. Nano USM technology makes this a big step forward in zoom lens design for both the casual or the advanced photographer. Regardless of how you work with the camera, the EOS 80D never loses sight of a simple fact: photography should always be fun. The EOS 80D makes image creation easy with its advanced vari-angle LCD monitor. Almost fully adjustable whether you're hand-holding or even mounted on a tripod, the LCD monitor has an advanced touchscreen system for shooting, playing back images, and even menu selection. You can also focus by touch during live view and movie shooting. Encouraging beginners to go beyond simple snapshots, the EOS 80D has a creative filters feature, allowing the photographer to apply numerous different looks to pictures, either as you take them or applying them afterward in camera to pictures already taken. This day and age is all about sharing and connecting with people, and photographers are no exception, wanting to share images as soon as they're taken. The EOS 80D makes it easy with built-in Wi-Fi, allowing remote control of your camera from a smartphone or tablet, sending images you've taken to your mobile device so you can email them or upload them to social media, playing back images without wires on a compatible Wi-Fi enabled HD TV, and saving your pictures to a device like the optional Canon Connect station. EOS 80D offers easy NFC connection to the accessory Canon Connect Station and to NFC-compatible Android system smartphones or tablets. The EOS 80D is one of the most video-ready digital SLRs available today. With the dual-pixel CMOS AF system, the EOS 80D removes the biggest obstacle to many photographers working with video: getting sharp pictures and changing focus smoothly as they shoot. With the EOS 80D, there are more video options than you'll often find with beginner cameras, such as having choices for file types, and options up to full HD video at 60 frames per second. And you can record video continuously up to nearly 30 minutes without stopping. The EOS 80D uses familiar and easily available SD-type memory cards and is compatible with the fast UHS-1 type cards. And no mention of EOS 80D and video would be complete without mentioning another new optional accessory, the Canon Power Zoom Adapter PZ-E1. Dedicated to the new 18 to 135mm nano USM lens we mentioned earlier, this smooths out zooming during video. Think about it. Canon technology now gives even the casual video shooter smooth and positive autofocus, along with the possibility of smooth zooming at various speeds with this optional power zoom adapter. Canon's EOS 80D is equally appealing to the advanced photographer, first-time digital SLR owner, and individual content creator who wants to raise their game and shoot quality video. There's no question the EOS 80D hits a real sweet spot in the camera industry. Hi, I'm John Lorenz, trainer for Canon USA. If you've wanted to step up to the flexibility of interchangeable lenses in your next camera, this may be the time. I'm here to introduce the Canon EOS Rebel T7i, a significant leap if you've been working with compact cameras or smartphones. The Rebel T7i accepts over 70 different Canon EF and EFS lenses, so no matter where your interests take you, this camera and its lenses will support you. It's a 24.2 megapixel camera with an APS-C size imaging sensor and Canon's new Digic 7 processor that makes it possible to capture fine details of a subject and excellent low-light shooting capabilities. And it shoots up to 6 frames per second, so it's great for action. It features an optical viewfinder with 45 cross-type focusing points. An optical viewfinder means that you're seeing action in real time, so your view never lags or slows down with moving subjects. And these are powerful cross-type AF points, so you can focus on subjects, even when they don't have a lot of detail or are in dim light. Canon's renowned dual-pixel CMOS technology means superb focus when shooting photos in live view or video. Focus is smooth, fast, and accurate, especially with the new compact 18-55 standard zoom lens. Parents will love the camera's fast focus for those exciting moments of their children on the field during sporting events, performances in school plays, or even dance recitals. There's also a big 3-inch vari-angle LCD monitor. You can use it as your canvas to compose photos or video, or simply review pictures. The vari-angle monitor makes it easy to capture those low-angle shots of your little one's first steps, or other exciting moments that unfold on a daily basis. And the T7i is a super easy camera for beginners. It's light, compact, and has features like a touchscreen that'll make smartphone users feel at home. The new menu system even has a feature assistant to remind you what different settings will do. 2 additional highlights. First, the Rebel T7i makes it easy to share your images or video with its built-in Wi-Fi features. You can even use a compatible mobile device as a remote controller. And for the first time, a Rebel camera has low-power Bluetooth technology to keep consistent communication with your device once you paired it with the camera. Of course, the Rebel T7i lets you shoot excellent video too. It's great quality, full HD video at 1080p. And it records up to 60 frames per second, so movement has a refined look in your videos. The same dual-pixel AF that works so well for still images in live view makes sharp focus with video swift and smooth, even with moving subjects. And you'll see even less distracting shake with the built-in movie electronic image stabilization. Many people have been drawn to photography by what today's mobile devices can do, but want to take that next step. If you want to elevate your photography, especially with the possibilities you get from changing lenses, the Canon EOS Rebel T7i is a great place to start. Look for more information on Canon USA's website. For Canon USA, I'm John Lorenz. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm John McQuiston, a photographer and trainer, talking today about the Canon EOS 7D Mark II camera. If you have an earlier Canon DSLR, like the EOS 40D, EOS 50D, EOS 60D, or even the EOS 7D, this camera has a host of new and improved features that will make you want to step up to the EOS 7D Mark II. Canon designed this camera to meet the demands of photographers and videographers who want to cover a wide range of artistic opportunities. And you'll find its features especially suited for shooting sports, action, or wildlife. Maybe the most salient feature of the EOS 7D Mark II camera is the autofocus system. It has 65 points. They're all the cross type for much faster and more accurate focus, and they cover much more of the frame than any of its Canon predecessors. You can even customize the autofocus to react in different ways, like if the subject accelerates or decelerates quickly, or how responsive the camera will be when another object enters the selected AF point. The center autofocus point is sensitive at f8, so you can use a 2x teleextender on select lenses, and the EOS 7D Mark II camera will still achieve autofocus. All this means that your camera can more easily focus on subjects with little detail, find its focus faster, and will keep moving subjects in focus longer. It also means that you get smooth, fast, and accurate autofocus when you shoot video with the EOS 7D Mark II. The camera has an ISO range of 100 to 16,000, and you can expand that to as high as 51,200. But even at higher ISOs, you still get low noise images. To date, the EOS 7D Mark II camera has the best auto ISO that Canon has ever made. The camera has a 20.2 megapixel CMOS APS-C sensor. That's the same resolution as the Canon EOS 70D camera, but the EOS 7D Mark II sensor is brand new. Canon redesigned the micro lenses on each individual pixel to help make the sensor more efficient. This gives you better image quality, especially in low light conditions. Stepping up to the EOS 7D Mark II gives you dual Digic 6 processors. Digic 6 is Canon's most powerful processor, and the 7D Mark II has 2 of them. This is how the camera can give you up to 10 frames a second at full resolution. That burst rate is another standout feature. Besides shooting at up to 10 frames a second, its buffer size lets you take 31 RAW photos or more than 1,000 JPEG fine images at that rate if you use a UDMA compact flash card. While I mention cards, stepping up to the EOS 7D Mark II camera, you get 2 card slots. So you could record RAW files to the CF card and JPEGs to the SD. You can also set them up so that when one card fills up, the camera automatically switches to the second card. The EOS 7D Mark II camera features a menu for the built-in flash and for compatible speed lights. The menu's not new, but one thing is, if you have the built-in flash or a speed light active, the flash button now takes you directly to the flash control menu. The EOS 7D Mark II camera uses a brand new 150,000 pixel RGB plus IR metering sensor, almost like a small imaging sensor. This measures color as well as brightness for both ambient and ETTL flash metering, and has the ability to recognize and concentrate on human faces to calculate exposure. The camera has a vastly improved viewfinder that shows settings like shooting mode, exposure level, white balance, drive mode, AF operation, metering mode, recording format, and even an electronic level, which is a first for Canon. You can customize how you see all this information. It's easy both to change and confirm camera settings and shooting modes, all without looking away from the viewfinder. For shooting video, the EOS 7D Mark II camera shoots up to 60 frames a second at 1080p. This works great for sports and other action video, and for slowing down the footage in post-production without losing smooth motion. The EOS 7D Mark II camera uses the dual-pixel CMOS AF system that Canon introduced in the EOS 70D camera. This means that when you shoot video, you can actually track moving subjects. What changes with the EOS 7D Mark II camera is that you can adjust the speed and sensitivity of the autofocus system, which means you can get a more artistic focus pull from one subject to another. The camera has microphone and headphone jacks and an HDMI port that will send uncompressed video in 4:2:2 color space to an external video recorder. Internally, it can now record MP4 files as well as MOV. The EOS 7D Mark II camera has a GPS system built in that not only gives you the latitude and longitude for a file, but the compass bearing as well. So it will tell you not only where you took a shot so you can find that location again, it will tell you which direction you faced when you took it. The camera has a USB 3 port, so you can hook up the camera to a computer to download images and videos quickly. Stepping up to the EOS 7D Mark II camera gives you an interval timer built in. The intervalometer, to use the geek speak, makes it easy to do time-lapse photos automatically. All this comes in a tough magnesium alloy body that offers improved weather resistance. So, for a camera that simplifies even the most challenging photography, you'll want to step up to the Canon EOS 7D Mark II camera. For Canon USA and Kelby One, I'm John McQuiston. Thanks for watching.